think I've decided to do a long face talk video. Come out with anything that comes out in my head. I suppose I'll start off with our present government. Tory government. They are just a government for a day. And, they say things for the day. No long-term planning. Nothing. Niche. No long thoughts. No structural planning. Oh, what shall we say today? They get up in the morning. What should we say today? Feed the press bollocks. Yeah, job done. And slap their hands in. Job done. Done and dusted. Till the next day. That's how they carry on. And people say this, that, and this and that, this and that. Well, Rome burns and all that bollocks. Fucking hell. That's another load of bollocks as well, isn't it? There's another load of bollocks words. I won't get us anyway. Bumping our gums into the fresh air. Heating it up with our crap. Actions. Actions speak louder than words. The Tories speak loud. Oh, fucking hell. Flying bloody shit. And I was going to say something and I've forgotten. Oh, yes. Classic case. I can't remember what year it was. Well, the government policy report or something. Possible pandemic planning, something like 2012, 13, 14 maybe. And the huge old warehouse or military aircraft hangars were full of these emergency pandemic stocks of what we were running short of. Personal protection equipment, PPE and things like that, masks and all that, There's a big pandemic. And they were all reaching a sell-by date around that time, 14, 15, 2014, 2015, 16, something like that. And that bloody idiot Jeremy Hunt was the health secretary then, I think. Yes, he was. And in his infinite wisdom said, God, there's not going to be a pandemic coming up. We won't bother. We'll go to the free market and get the replacements. And look what happened. A pandemic happened. And the government went to their emergency stock warehouse. And it was near empty. And then we got all this nonsense. So saving a few £100 million then to renew it on prices of normal ended up at spending tens, hundreds of billions. And obviously there were deaths due to it. And since 2010, the Army's been reducing fast, the RAF's been reducing fast, Navy numbers. When I was in the RAF in the 80s, there was over 100,000 in the RAF. And in the 2010s, it was reduced to below 100,000 for the Army. And I'm talking about full-time Army, not those bloody Dad's Army part-timers. Reserves. Not reserves. Reserves are ex-regulars, but no, TA, like glorified Boy Scouts. Below 100,000 in the regulars in the Army numbers, plus the RAF, plus the Navy. And when I joined the RAF, there was near 500,000. Well, maybe more. There was 100,000 based in Germany or something like that. And since 2010, with austerity, penny pinching, and like a revolving circle, because when you have activity, whatever, people earn money, and then they do their own thing and make money. So it's like that. But the policies of the Tories since 2010 was totally opposite to that. So everything went, for instance, 2010, for instance, brilliant uh, thing. Labour uh, signed for a loan to Sheffield Iron Forge Masters, in Sheffield, of course, to do specialised castings for the nuclear industry. And it's required special machinery from, I think, Germany, because Germany's still the best. I think it was Germany. Maybe, no, was it Japan? No, I don't. Well, anyway, high quality to make perfect castings, because there was, there was, there was this build up for to build 2-3 nuclear plants in the UK. And Labour, in about 2008, 2009, Gordon Brown and Alistair Darling, it's yours. It's yours. As soon as David Cameron, he made it a, what do you call it, a mission to cancel that, and he did. And the Limdem Clegg, what was his first name? Anyway, that tool, Limdem, the Tory Mole, he backed it up, and basically, the Sheffield Ward Masters basically went bust afterwards. And this is what we're talking of. And then, all these nuclear contracts were put out in the following years. And, we had to get the French in and the Hitachi from Japan in. And, and then they shut down Westlands, a helicopter company in Yeovil in Somerset. Westlands built half a dozen new search and rescue Sea Kings in the 1990s. I was involved in that. Whatever, blow me old trumpet. I was working in the research and development of the company that did the flight control system, new flight control system, Smith New Mac, SN 500, and I can't remember the number now. 500, 550, 600. No, they're not. Anyway, they binned them and shoved all the contracts out and sacked the RAF from doing search and rescue. Got a load of private firms, American firm, Bristow's or something, Bristow's. Yeah. And what? Talk about. I knew that, the experience the RAF had for being responsible for the RAF, search and rescue, SAR, was immense, and the funny thing is, these RAF people were being paid less than what the bloody civilians they got now are being paid. I know, it's all bonkers, man, it's just madness, and, oh God, 2 new aircraft carriers and bloody F-35 jets, they got the semi-stalls, vertical landing, short takeoff, and but it's all, nice aircraft carriers, but you get on it, like, it's got a feeling it's been run on the cheap, just, I don't know what else I was going to say then. Something else came into my head. I don't know. on about aircraft, F-35s, aircraft carriers. I don't know. Well, it's Brexit is going on, and they can't think further than their nose, and they come up with this bloody spiel about training truck drivers if they'll be able to go to the job centre and hire them, just like that. Don't mention that it takes 2 years hard training to get them up to drive those 44 metric ton haulage Arctics. Those bloody huge 12 wheelers, 12 wheelers, even more tires, and that's 2 years, and that's with a failure rate of a lot, and another 5 years really to be safe drivers, and calling in the army to help with the deliveries. There's bloody hardly any bloody army trucks. They privatise so much of the Ministry of Defence, sectors of the Ministry of Defence now, like back in the early 80s, we only just about managed to do an armada to the Falkland Islands to retake the Falklands. We wouldn't even fucking start thinking of doing that now. Oh, God. And, well, this, for instance, when we went to Afghanistan, first of all, there was a mission, and then it just became the norm. Tories got in 2010, and it was just a toy for them to fucking talk about. Boris goes there and he has a cup of tea with the lads and all that, and comes back. Oh, well, he disappeared there. He was going to get told off in Parliament, so what did he do? He went off. That was when he was Foreign Secretary. What a wanker. I don't know, and everyone goes back, well, where's Labour then? Well, what can you expect with our British media, mainstream media, our MSM? Anything Jeremy Corbyn came up with, Ed Miliband, they called him fucking son of a commie, whatever, and Jewish commie, and then Jeremy Corbyn had a go at him. Keir Starmer, well, he's a knighted fella, so they're a bit, hang on, this is a bit different as a Labour leader. He's already knighted. Oh, God. That's funny it is. But they started to, let's try there. Let's dig in there, see what it is. The Keir Starmer, it's pointless the Labour Party. They're not the government. Go, oh, what about you? Oh, it's your fault. You're not saying anything. Fucking hell, man. It doesn't make any difference what Labour say. Because, the mainstream media will fucking twist it and misreport it. BBC are the worst ones. Sky News, well, at least, they're a bit different. They can be twats, but sometimes they're quite fair. But BBC, to say that they're our public broadcasting station is a disgrace. They're a disgrace. And their days are numbered. Their days are certainly numbered. Anyway, and I don't know what else to say, man. Apart this Saturday. It's August Bank Holiday weekend in the UK. And it's September soon. Next Tuesday, is it? It's Wednesday, right. And I'm going before I go off my head. Have a good Saturday night and Sunday tomorrow. Ta-ra.